What's going on? It's your man Mal C, baby, Cheeks for life. Coming at you, touching on all things life and all subjects. It's your GI Gemini. We know that life insurance is a must. Excuse me. Raw and uncut, baby. Building with families is a must. Having your family legacy in play is a must. But tonight, I want to talk to y'all this evening about my brother Ray J. You know, Ray J decides to put his pops on blast, man, and it's like, where is it coming from? You know what I'm saying? Like, where is it coming from, man? Like, is he hurt or is he just, this is like, this is different from Jay Prince situation. This is not this when your son is bringing you shame by shaming your name, period. Jay Prince's son just did something to bring shame to his father's name, but P son actually shaming his father's name. Like, he broke. The man can say, they ain't what y'all think. Y'all think because he P, whatever he say is golden. So when it's like that, it's a little animosity. Timeline. His daughter died, Romeo's sister. They said it was and OD, maybe due to what she was going through with her mental health, she was probably, allegedly. But so with that being in the air, what timeline was started this riff was P made a post about DJ Twitch. I did a video about him. Go check it out, like and subscribe to the channel. But I did the video about DJ Twitch who committed suicide. P spoke on that. Suicide is real. Rome, like, stop the press, man. Knock it off. Your own kids going through it, and you ain't wasn't there for them, like you speaking on this one. So he don't like the fact that P always doing something with social media, that, but he used that platform up. But so P, like, where this come from, man? Come to find out, Romeo the Switch management got different people around him, so they at it. But Rome don't know where the money at. Now, mind you, I get it, but Romeo don't understand. He grew up privileged. You got to look at it. Pete took a $10,000 policy, grinded it up, boom, label, no limit. Took it from there, turned 10,000 to millions, hundreds of millions over time. And so Romeo said they've been living check to check for years. It's a facade. It ain't what we think. But Pete like hammer, bro, 30 million to 5 million. But the thing is, Pete keep his money moving. He got the Miatis. He got the shoes. You know what I'm saying? He got all of that. Like Ron say, like people say, he offered y'all good life and opportunity. But look at that. You see Ron say all they siblings is broke. Can't afford to go to college. You know what I'm saying? So he describing half of America ghettos. That's where the privilege come in. Because, Rome preaching to the wrong choir. You can't be preaching to people that's never been in your situation. You know what I mean? So it's like, you people don't know about you was grew up with money. Rome complained because he said they stayed in the same house since he was 18. Now, I ain't the smartest guy, but that sounds like security for me. You know how many places I stayed since I was 18 as a grown man? But so, P was doing what he knows that ever. Get a house, he got the house. That was his everything, but he still was making his money. But no, not man, you keep a timeline, no limit dwindling. Romeo getting older, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, he say all his money went to pay P bills, but the bills was created helping all y'all live that lifestyle. You got to think now. Romeo say that now he said he been living month to month. It's all a mirage, but like what it is, Romeo grew up. He wants some money. He want to drive that Wraith like little Romeo and them, but I mean little Bow Wow and them. But you ain't doing Bow Wow numbers. That's what Pete. Now listen to what's being said, because Pete did an apology. He said he ain't, he ain't there yet. He apologized for everything he do wrong. He want to get off social media, but he wanted to speak his piece. Now he got Romeo, got me thinking that, man, Pete getting him for his money thing. That's crazy. Then I started thinking like, man, yeah, he getting him for that. I'm like, damn, for that, wait, what's the last Romeo movie? How much did it make? The last Romeo album, how much did it make? So what Romeo is realizing, he's getting older, realizing business and numbers. The numbers you thought you was doing, because it looked bigger when you're smaller. So he maybe thought he was doing way a lot more than what he was doing. P probably like, yo, man, even though if it is in my name, ain't no residuals coming in off of that money. Ain't nobody buying old little Romeo albums like that. They ain't going to watch that movie you was in. I don't drop the name in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Drop the name of the movie in the chat. Drop a Romeo movie, album, anything of that nature. I want y'all to drop that in the chat, man. Now, Romeo, don't expose yourself trying to expose Pops. You know, for years he must have didn't like how Pops did business, how he more friendly or whatever with people out in the streets, probably than what he do in the house. And we all guilty of that. We'll move one way outside our family than we do with our family. But sometimes giving both places that same energy might do you justice. We all have to learn. We're a work in progress. But whatever it was, Rome wasn't feeling it. You know, he just said P always been like that. So, you know, but like P said, he ain't finna keep, you know, giving everybody money just because he P either. Like he trying to let Rome know it's tight out here, man. Every man for himself. Now, we both got it. We can all stay in this house like the Mexicans and everybody come up. See, brothers can't do that. We just do it. We want to do it for free. So look at that, you know. So it's like he say Romeo spoiled. He entitled. He say Bay P say, hey man, he said that he ain't never gave nothing. Come on, you been living it up since you been living it up. You know what I mean? And now that just slowed down, Romeo won't answer. He becoming a boy. See, Rome probably went to Cancun or something, put that card in for that villa, and it wasn't there. He like, hold on. Female looking at him. It's like, hey man, life changing. Now Rome wanna know where the money at. But Pete looking like, yo man, I've been using that money to carry us all this way. That's why we making Miatis, man. Let's just get out there and sell these Miatis, boy. And this cereal, this Captain Crunch, and all of that Pete got. That's, you know. Man, everybody follow hard times. How you run your program is how you run your program. You feel me? I respect Pete because he's done more than I've done in my lifetime. Hats off to the man. Everybody can get tight. Rome just realizing real life problems to me. You just a kid growing up and you want more of what you felt was yours. But when you sit down and really do them books, you ain't really bring in as much. I mean, people's probably getting 250, 500,000, million for the little stuff back then. Once it dwindled down, he got paid off that already up front. Now the back end money ain't, you know. So his brokers, he might fake get 500,000, have to pay bills with it, and hurry up and make another 500,000. Rome like that's check to them. But P like, yo, you been on since you was like 18 now. So what have you really locked in at? Let's keep it real. Romeo ain't no Lil Wayne. He ain't been doing Lil Wayne numbers. You know, I don't remember the last. You know, I'm 49. I'm trying to remember the last one. So I remember the eras. I remember Bow Wow I remember Romeo had one song and him and Bow Wow had a song together. Other than that, I don't remember no 21-year-old Romeo album, 18-year-old Romeo album. I don't remember that. I remember little movies, but you probably got paid for that. What you got paid for that, spent that on cars and trucks. And now here it is time later. Now maybe you didn't do the right thing with your money, which is what Pete trying to tell him, man. Don't put it on me. I'm trying to keep mine struggling. Now we getting older, bro. You the oldest, bro. I'm the oldest child too now. So know that little something is in there too. But you know, it's just crazy, man, how he threw his pops under the bus and for it to be money. Because if it was about the sister, I could see him saying, yo, the mental health thing, da da da. But you go right from the mental health to the money. So you've been wanting to speak on that. You just now that was probably just a last straw for you. Just something you ain't feeling about how Pops move. Sometimes your kids might not feel how you move, but y'all gotta open that line of communication. And that's what P said. But this ain't the way. You know, we can't jump on social media. But like he telling P he do that because he always on social media. P like hell. I'm trying to get these YouTube checks too. I'm a brand. P know he a brand. See, he selling cereal, milk duds, Miatis. Who got them Miatis? Everybody go buy a pair of Miatis, man, and represent the P, man. let me know. Drop a picture of him in the box. But P doing what he got to do, man, and Romeo don't understand. P for hustle. All he know is hustle. He using the tools of the internet like anybody else. They say right after P did his apology, he dropped a commercial about some products. He was, hey, P got a, he got an image to uphold. Lifestyle is all about perception, baby. So P playing the perception. Let him run his program. I ain't run his program. But bottom line is the fact that money ain't coming in like you thought. You want to drive that rate. P like, well, man, you should have been. I don't see no Lil Wayne numbers, man. I don't see them. You came out right. I don't see them. I don't even see B2K numbers. That's the little era he was in. Definitely, Lil Bow Wow. You ain't even doing Lil Bow Wow numbers. So how much is he really eating off? Man, it's but P gonna break out the books like, look, boy, I love you. I've been taking care of you. You know what I mean? Last album you did was done 20 years ago. That was of any relevance anyway to the kids. Definitely not to the adults and the grown-ups. So he didn't really make no wrong one making as much noise as he thought, man. But when you smaller, things look bigger. So now that he done grew up from a boy to a man, how y'all think Romeo should handle this situation? Hip hop stuff, sit down, talk about it. Y'all work together like y'all did a movie together recently. How much that movie make? Be like, come on, Ron, we paid for that. Did we even cover the budget? That's the stuff I don't think Ron looking at. So I think it's just a little misunderstanding. But mind you, P gonna always get some money because P's a hustle from the Calio projects, baby. But as a father, I'm gonna ride with P on this one. I understand Romeo as a hurt child and broke of that. He growing up because when that money ain't right, it bring the worst out of whoever. So broke reveals rich or poor. When the money ain't right, that's why life insurance is a must, baby. Now, where this gonna go, you gonna take him out the wheel. Some people are taking Romeo out the wheel for that. You better watch what he's doing, man. Watch what you're doing, man. Put some respect on your pop's name, man, because that's your family's name. That's all I'm saying. Don't disrespect the family name just for your little 15 minutes of fame. Get it right.